Hi, what's the crack? Not myself a crack. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. What's up? Before we get started, hi, this is my first time doing a cash stuffing video. All my old subscribers probably don't know what's going on because I have changed my content to cash stuffing and journal with me videos, so welcome to that. I probably already went through this in the video, but I don't know if you could hear me. I live in Dublin. I'm on COVID pay and I live with family, so my rent is significantly cheaper than it would be if i.e. was not living in Dublin or where I am now, living with roommates or living on my own, which I would need to be a millionaire. Also, that's why I don't pay utilities, and that's why my groceries aren't off the roof expensive and other stuff like that. Also, I don't know because I'm still editing the video. The first part is very quiet. I'm sorry, there was people sleeping and I didn't want to be loud. But I already went over everything. If you want to find me on other socials, I have a TikTok, I have an Instagram, which will be linked down below. My first cash stuffing video was last week over on my TikTok. So if you want to see more, check that out. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, like the video. And if you have any questions or any tips or anything like that, leave them in the comments below. Anyway, I'm not going to waste your time any longer. Let's get into the video. So this is my weekly budget from the 17th to the 23rd. So my income is £300 because I live with family. I just pay a small amount. Great, love that. Revolt subs. This is just like Spotify, all that stuff, but I pay a certain amount to my Revolt every week, and then that totals up to all the subscriptions that I have. Hey, editing me, I want to go over the Revolt subs. So Revolt is an online banking thing that I use with my just normal bank, and they have pockets, and you can create different pockets like housing pockets, bill pockets, subscription pockets. So I have a subscription pocket, so basically all are reoccurring, usually monthly things. So I have, don't know if you can see, Netflix, Spotify, iTunes, Google storage. So I put all of them together. Revolt calculates the estimate of like how much you have to pay or whatever, and then you basically say how much you want, when you want to pay. So monthly, weekly, bi-weekly. I just pay when I get paid, so it's just grand, lovely. Calculates all that and goes, oh well, you have to pay $18.96 a week. So it puts all that, puts it into a little thing, and then when it comes to paying Netflix, they just take it out of that little account and you're grand. No weeks where it's like, oh, I have my Netflix this week, because silly little me have all my subscriptions due on the same week. So if I was doing this normally and I didn't have this, I think this week would be I wouldn't have wiggle room this week. So that's basically that. Housing is the same. I just put my milk because we still live in the 1920s where we have milkmen. So yeah, I also pay, let's hope that's not broken, it's not, for that too. So yeah, that's all. Housing, it's just the milkman. It was actually 12 something. It's 12.80. I'm just gonna add up. See, see my leftovers. 106, 76. Interesting. Now, if I take the 300 away, get 193.24 of that. I have been doing cash envelopes, but before that I actually take €50 for my savings. So my saving is called London, but I don't know if I'm going to London. So $50 of that. Four, 143.24, and that is the money that I get to save. Now, this is gonna be fun. Nice. Okay, so cash, envelopes, food, transport, dining, personal spending on health and beauty. I think that's all, really. Anyway, let me just, and then total. So food, I think I have €5, so I'll just put like €15 in, because I live with family and stuff like that. They get some stuff. I have €5 on transport. Don't really know if I'm going anywhere. I'll leave that. I'll put a €5 in. I'll put a €5 in. Dining, put 35. 35. Chelsea, I'll put 25. And healthy beauty, I'll put 10. $90. Interesting. So I'm gonna put 45 for that. I'll put 35 for dining then. So that's, I mean for Chelsea, plus another 10 equals 1 on direct. Love that. And I'll just do my 50. $20, 10, and 5. That's 15, then 5, 5. 10, 20, 40, 50, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Nice. That's 40. That's 40. 20. That's 20. So equals 2, so 40, 10 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 40, and then 5 equals 1, 2, 3, 4. So 100. So equals 100 euros. There we have it. But because we have minus 100, where would I put that into? Medical is okay. It's another 10, I guess. And travel. What was that? And travel 30. And then my spare change, which, because I want to round it, is 3.24. That is all. Now let's get the cash. So I am back from the bank. Wait until I get everything sorted. Now I need to do a transfer to my Revolut. So 300. That's the total. Oh, this is my Revolut. So 1, 6, 7. I hope. And gifts. Why did I not add up my gifts? It's that. It's 36, so it's there from the leftovers of doing the cash envelopes. 24. Let's put total. Because it's like a zero based budget, so I want like 0. I want everything having their little job. So I'm gonna add these two. And that's 150. And then if I was to $50, and then so that's another 150, and then I took 50 euro and I put it in my savings account, so that would be 100, and then the 100 is the cash envelope, which is there. I'm transferring 100. Actually, I'm transferring 160 because I'm not doing my gift anymore, so there was 10 euro in that, so I'm taking that and I'm putting it in my my Revolut, there's like a Volt, so plus 10. Ah, no, 10. That's 60. Right. 160. Let's hope that is right. 160. You see there's my total amount. 260. I leave 100 in my bank account. If something happens and I need it, if I like, because most of my money isn't on my card, but if I need to use my card, it's just there for like emergencies. And then if I use that, I'll pay it back, as I was doing, because I dine in. Most of my dining is takeout, so I order online. You can use cash, but most of that I use Just Eat, and some of the restaurants only use card, so I've been doing that. So before I get into cash envelopes, rent. So and I live with family and I just pay my way. So 300 a month, I put 75 a week. So rent is done. Tick. My subscriptions is done. My housing do its thing. I'll just put housing in just because, and that's just the milkman, because of course it is weekly. It won't go in now, it will, but it should be going in. It just didn't have money because I done it late, but that should be a thing. I done my London gifts. I'm gonna put 20 because I had 20 in my thing. Gifts, add 20. There we are. Travel, add 30. There we are. And then spare change, add the leftovers, 3, 24, because there's no point to me like getting a 324 and change and then putting in my little piggy bank when I could just do it there, and then that can just be for like if I'm in an emergency and I need something. It's kind of like it doesn't really count. Or when I save up a certain amount, I'll just transfer it into my savings. So now that is done, and I should have 25. Obviously there's the there's the 1280, but plus 1280. And so the reason why, because I cut it out of the video, the reason why I have the 25 is like why I have the 100 in my bank account. It's just if I pay the card, there'll actually be money on my card, because all the money is in a vault. So if I use my card and there's zero amount like in the normal Revolut and money in my vault, it will act like there's no money at all, even though there's money in my vault. So if I'm out somewhere and I can't like transfer money onto my main account from my vault, there's money there, and then I can just do whatever when I get home, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But that's why I have the 25, and if I was going to use it I wouldn't have the 25, but I do have a little bit of self-control. Anyway, and then that is 37. Yeah, so that will go into my housing. So everything is correct. Now onto the cash envelopes. Yay! This is my bank. I actually had money to put in the bank, and I was like, why don't I just keep it? But I didn't have enough, and I was like, I already was out the door when that happened. So this is my purse. I'm waiting to get my proper cash envelopes, so I'm using a DIY. So I got two 20s, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I'm just gonna fix them here. They're all crooked. What happened? What happened, buddy? This is my bank. Just throw it out because I have it actually in here. And I have my little coin jar. This is my coin change jar because like if I spent something online, say I had a 20 in my savings and the thing was 80 and something and I transferred to 80 and something, I'd give myself some change just for the week. I wasn't going to put, so I'm going to put all the little scabby change into it at the end of the week, but at the end of the month, any like no change, I'm just going to keep. So like food, there's change, but I have a fiver, so I'm just going to keep that fiver in there till the end of the month, and if I have enough, I'm just going to leave it. So say like I don't spend the money that I put in my food next week, I'm just going to leave it. And then my transport, now I have €10 little thing because I have a bus fare coin purse, because sometimes my leap card, which is like a little card for transport in Dublin, sometimes that doesn't work, and there's nothing worse getting on a bus and it doesn't work and you have to get off and you're not close to home and you want to cry because there's no shop to even top up. What do we have? Now when that little jar thing gets full, like I'd say €20 in change, I just transfer it to my big cash jar. So this is my little cash jar, and you basically have to get a can opener to open it. That's why I had the little change jar, because if I need to change I could take money out, but this I can't. So once this goes in, this is not coming out until this is full. I got it on Amazon for like £6.95, £6.95. I don't know what that is in euro, probably like 8 something, don't know. You could probably get something in America and Australia and all, but on the UK Amazon it's £6.95, probably 8 something. And I also have Amazon Prime, so didn't have to pay for shipping. Grand. Now, lovely. Let's get on with the rest of the video. So what do we have? 50 cent, €2, 17th, 17th of the 8th, and we are plussing €1.50, €2, €2. So that will be 16.10, which is a grand. And then sadly I don't have any 5 cents, so hopefully I don't need change for 5 cents or 5 cent change, because I don't have any. So food, I put 15. I already have a 5, but I'm gonna put another one because you never know types of weeks. Now, like I said, I do live with family, so it's not gonna be crazy, but anything that I need, I'll need. Because I made the cash envelope really small, it's a tight fit for the 10. So there we have that. I'll count it for you. And yeah, I put the big money at the end. Okay, I'm sorry, that's just feels illegal doing it like this. It doesn't feel right. So 10, 15, 20. Now, transport. Like I said, technically I have €15. Oh, technically I have €15 because the bus and 5, but I'm gonna put another 5. I'm not going anywhere. Usually if I was going anywhere, my life isn't exciting, so I'd put more in if I knew I was going somewhere, like if I needed a taxi or something. Dining. I have no money in dining. I actually had to skimp a little bit. I had to like jump into some of my other cash envelopes because I didn't put enough money for dining, put enough money for stuff, guys, because I was like, oh, how much did I put last time? I put 20. That is not enough, especially because it is expensive. So 110, 120 and 15, in we go. Oh, there we are. Chelsea 35, 35, 35, so 41. $41, $45. Now, I was looking at my spending, like my transfers, is that what it's called? To get an idea to how much to put, sorry, to put in my cash envelopes, and it depends, because sometimes, some weeks I don't spend anything, and then some weeks I'm spending 100, and this is kind of like my rollover. So I'm gonna like put so much money, and then if it gets really expensive, I'm gonna put in my Revolut, like if it's over like 100 or if it's over 50 or something. But yeah, sometimes I go mad spending these days. And here, I mean, health and beauty. Now I do have a medical one. I have a medical card, so I didn't really need to dip in that. But I'm kind of waiting when I don't have a medical card anymore, I'll have to pay for like doctors and prescriptions and stuff like that. But this is kind of just for, you know, like kind of necessities, like moisturizer or something, or not even, like just like tampons and stuff like that, and other stuff that's like not really spending. So we put a 10 in there. And that is all. Now I'm going to put it in my thing. I do have a spare change. I can't remember what I used it for, actually. Oh, that was like, I think that's for the end of the month. When I'm just like, here's the, I actually can't remember why I made a spare change. And everything's fine. Transport. Where did I put my bank in? I'll put my bank in there. And then that's just for counselling. So here we are. Chelsea. Dining. I'll put my health here. I'll put my transport in there. I'll put my food in there. Lovely. Absolutely deadly. And that is all for this week. I hope you enjoy. I did make last week's a video, but it's up on my TikTok. I know. I will put the links in the descriptions down below, and my Instagram and all that gorgeous lovely stuff like that. And yeah, if you want to see more videos, like and subscribe. Thank you very much.